Alright, let's test that out and see what.
Clearly, can you hear me?
Huh?
Can you hear me clearly?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, friend. I'm gonna go ahead and get started here. Welcome to my stream. I'm Solo for Life. Thank you for joining me today.
I would like to tell you about everything I like to do, tell you how this game makes me feel internally, and how it gets my buzzer going.
I must apologize to you guys. You guys are listening. Hello, you guys. I haven't been on in a long time. I really enjoy Dark Souls a lot, and so when I play it, it feels amazing, especially when I defeat a boss.
I'm trying to find a block
Do I know?
Insubordinate and turlish. You know, the block
Who is that?
Blake? Go or Key and Peele? You know what messed up there, Aaron?
I don't think I've seen that one.
Where he's a teacher?
Oh, it's been so long. I mean, I probably have, but hey, we're talking over a decade ago.
Yeah, where he's all saying everyone's name wrong on purpose.
Alright, everybody.
Is there a D nice here? A D nice. Denise? God damn it. You're insubordinate and turlish.
Internally. My camera's a bit off, isn't it? No. But yeah, when I said that I did a Demon Souls without any upgrades, that means I just didn't level up. I didn't upgrade any weapons at all. I just used weapons that were pre-infused. Like the Crescent Falchion. I switched over from... What weapon did I use first? I started using basic weapons, and then when the game opened up, I grabbed the Crescent Falchion, and then from after that, I actually got the Dragon Longsword, which is Fire Infusion, and then I was able to use that up until a certain point, and then I got the Blue Blood Sword, and that carried me through the rest of the game.
I used literally on my DS3 playthrough. I used broadsword the entire time, and it was really hard to find any weapon that was, to transition off of that. It was like literally an all round, probably like in my top 10.
I,
overall.
it's really hard to give up the scimitar in Demon Souls. That's such a spectacular weapon.
Yeah, which one am I using? I don't remember.
Dang it, my face is just a little off on that.
I know I want to play Dark Souls 1 again, but I can't find my physical copy, and
Oh
it
heck!
is $40.
And that's
I don't
why
want
that's why digital's better than physical. I keep telling you.
to. Yeah, no.
I don't know if you saw that video I
See,
made about Sackboy a big adventure only having 5 years left, if at most.
yeah, right.
Because it's
Wait,
got
hold up. No,
major
no.
music licensing in there, and you can't just get rid of it, or you just have a. I don't know what you would do in that circumstance because you got whole levels designed around a David Bowie song. I'm like, how are you gonna get?
Okay.
How are you gonna do that one, huh? You just gonna put generic music over it?
Huh? The fucking area. So I finally beat Sir Wilhelm, right? Wilhelm?
The NPC, right?
William. Huh?
The NPC, right?
Yeah. Ashes of Ariandel.
Uh huh.
Uh, so I'm in the area after that, and I've been stuck here. Not because anyone's hard, it's just because there's a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
All of the, what are they called? The follower soldiers?
That sounds right. Because the follower's saber is one of my favorite weapons.
So I want to use the follower's javelin because it's a strength-based weapon.
The javelin.
Yeah, because it literally has a ranged attack as its R2.
Hmm.
I'll show you
I need to
what.
use the weapon arts more often in Dark Souls 3 because I don't think I ever
Yeah,
did.
that's kind of what I realized I haven't been doing. Because like for the Exile Greatsword, it has uh, uh, Art of War move where you do a swipe, but if you press R2, you'll keep spinning with it until you run out of stamina.
Uh huh.
So a lot of the weapon arts uh, require you to press another button to follow it.
Okay.
And so the Exile Greatsword, if you press the L2 and then R2 and R2, it'll be a combo,
Hmm.
all using FP. But it is a super strong and high poise damage attack. And it's a combo, so that's always high. But that was one example. Another example would be the Drang Hammers, which can spin longer, which also has given more worth to the Dancer's Blades, because if you press L2 and repeatedly press R2 with the Dancer's Blades, you'll just keep spinning and striking with both weapons. And
Dang, those
now I'm
dudes
starting
kept
to see that
spinning.
there's a lot of weapons that actually have a lot more potential to them. You know what I mean?
Right.
The part that bothers me is that it says it in the description. I don't even remember how long it's been since I've played Dark Souls 3, but like I beat the game not knowing 50% of the mechanics.
Every time I jump to Demon Souls, the parry registering always throws me off because it's very different.
I like the parrying in Demon Souls. I think it's a lot more accurate, pinpointed.
Yeah,
So
once I get used to it, I really like it. I just got to get used to it.
you're used to that delay in Dark Souls. Well,
Dark
I
Souls
don't
2 is
know. The
especially
shield,
weird.
yeah, the Dark Souls, all of them have a like each shield is different, but unfortunately in Dark Souls you can't see the hit window like you can in Elden Ring.
Mm-hmm.
So in Dark Souls 3, I've just opted to take shields that let me use my weapon arts. So that way I don't have to dual wield if I'm using a shield, and I can still use my dual wield attack.
Right. God, I hate this weapon. I need to get rid of it. I only picked this class because it started with a bow. I mean, which is I mean, I could just get one for 1,000 souls, but I was like, why not just?
Oh, you're actually doing a bow run on Demon Souls?
Well, not a bow only run, but it's very useful. There's a lot of situations like Demon Souls. I did a started a run using a bow, and it's extremely useful for especially for areas where you just really want to knock out that one guy that's going to be a bothersome once you get there, and you might forget about him, and he'll pop up, and be an inconvenience. Stuff like that.
Oh
It's
yeah,
very
that's why I like the
situational.
Pyromancer.
Yeah, yeah, that spread.
Because,
That's a big benefit for a pyromancy. It's
well,
got
I
that
mean,
spread
there's
on it.
tons of different pyromancy moves, but yeah, the fire orb spread, because
Mm-hmm.
then even if you don't hit him, the AoE will get him.
I don't know how useful my.
Found out fire surge is pretty good if you solely work on your pyromancy.
Hmm. I don't know why, but this one room, I keep thinking the blue tier ring is in there, but it's not.
Oh dear.
I like that little hidden
Uh,
feature in Dark Souls where you rest at a bonfire and you can warp to another bonfire, but if you use a homeward bone or you die, you end up at the previous bonfire as long as you didn't rest at the one you warped at.
oh,
I think that's just so cool. I wonder. I don't know. I wonder if it's an intentional feature or not, or it's just
like
something
there's a lore,
overlooked.
like there's a lore source behind it.
Well, I don't know. I don't know anything about the lore, but I don't think it would
I
have
don't
any
know nothing
lore
about
connections.
the lore. You know that Mickey Mouse thing? He's like, tell me more about the lore. The lore? The
Tell me more about
lore.
the lore, Donald. Oh. On my good days, I can somewhat do Goofy. Yuck. Oh. Huh.
Do it again.
I'm resting at the bonfire, and all of a sudden went ah. Well, that's not good, Mickey. Bleh. Bleh.
That hurts my voice. So I like the Exile's Great Swords move with if you run, press R2 and then press R1.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good. It's a pretty useful little combo. Oh dear. Oh dear.
I love this moment where I jump over the flaming barrel. Hopefully I can do it this time. Oh yeah. I love how consistent that is. Oh.
Oh yes.
You know at
Yes,
the beginning of Dark
consistency.
Souls where you go up those steps and that flaming barrel comes down?
They done hit me. Oh no. Damn it. No. Because your teeth. No, you just got your caps on. We're not doing those right now. They're caps for your teeth. You got it? We're not doing gummies right now. Buddy, Raiden, you can't have anything sticky. That's sticky. It'll pull your teeth out. I know. You can have a cupcake. He just got a bunch of caps and stuff for his new teeth because he grinds his teeth.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, you know,
How old is he?
he's 6.
He already needs caps?
Well, what he does, so they just did an oral surgery on him. They removed the ties, like the ones connecting your gums to your lips, and the one connecting your tongue to your gums. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The little web thing. Well, they removed most of that on him because apparently it was causing him to grind his teeth in his sleep, causing him to just sleep with his mouth open, and I don't know. The dentist said a lot of things.
The Taurus demon totally
Regardless.
glitched out on me.
Huh?
The Taurus demon glitched out on me.
Oh, did he just fall?
No, he didn't fall. No, I mean, that's not a glitch.
Not a glitch. Yeah.
I'll, he just got, he got on top of the stair barrier and just froze. I had black fire bombs on me, so I just decided to throw fire bombs at him and see what, and
What that does.
see what happens when. So he just stood there, and then I just started doing jump attacks, and that's when he finally snapped out of it.
Well, I mean, you know, maybe it's an exploitable glitch.
Oh no, I'm gonna try to avoid it next time.
You're like, I don't like that.
I don't like. I do not like how the game lets me win.
I'm not some pity. I can't say the rest of
I'm
what I
not
was about
some
to say.
Facebook dweller.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been so funny with the
Alright.
Dark Souls versus Elden Ring
There you go.
debates on Facebook. They've been hilarious.
I think I enjoy Dark Souls quite a bit more. Probably because there's 3 of them. What do you think? No, close. What would you do? Would you trade Elden Ring for all 3 Dark Souls? Or would you take all 3 Dark Souls if they had to take away Elden Ring?
I would definitely take Elden Ring over the 3 Dark Souls games.
You already had one. You can have one of mine later. Okay.
It would hurt for sure,
Souls.
but I really do think Elden Ring is better than all 3 of them.
Something about the feeling of Dark Souls, all 3 of them uniquely give me something, opposed to Elden Ring, which also does, but the same level as the other 3 do. So picking the 3 over Elden Ring would be hard for me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, there's so many of them. Well, we're trying to get my souls. And then yes.
Oh, he actually dropped a humanity. Time to get my favorite weapon for the early game, the halberd.
A halberd.
Oh yeah, I love
I don't
the
think
halberd.
I've ever utilized the halberd correctly.
The halberd is so good at the beginning of Dark Souls. You barely even have to upgrade it.
Alright, I don't like how many people there are here. I'm just gonna run through. That's even a worse idea. There is way too many. I'm just trying to get my souls. Got my souls. I run like hell.
You started a new playthrough of Dark Souls 3.
Yeah. I tried playing my New Game Plus a little bit, but I was like, I did not build a good character. And even trying to reallocate my points, I was like, I didn't build anything well here. Like, it was just not satisfying to even try. Ooh, what are these guys?
See if we can get Blake to jump
guys fighting Vikings right now. Oh.
But,
Okay, I died. Hold on, bud. I'm trying to get out of here with those souls. What, Zach?
oh, Blake finally jumped on Messenger. I'm going to see if we can get on the voice chat. What do I need? Oh, I can use it with both hands right now. 16 strength. Oh, I don't have a problem leveling up strength.
Oh my god.
Oh my lord.
Oh my lord.
Oh my lord. Someone done ran through my bushes again. Wilbur, will you go out there and run down those teens? They done ran over my bushes again.
Those tames.
Those dag-nabbit teens. I'll finish making the pork chops after you get those teens out.
Pork chops are in my butt.
Don't. Let's not say that, Raiden.
Huh?
It's like, well, that took a turn.
I couldn't hear him.
Oh, he's like, there's pork chops in my butt.
Oh.
Like, well, we could say other things. Alright.
We need to keep it PG around here. None of that PG-13.
What the hell? What is going on with the ground and why is
Dang it, Dale, stop putting ants on my lawn! Dang it. Bill, if you vomit on my lawn again, I'm gonna kill you.
That boy.
Yeah, man, tell you what, man, that ain't nobody coming around to my house and it was looking up by the window, man, and all get in on the business on the lady, man, and they're gonna get on that bang on that boy going rocking around.
Karakaram.
Boomhauer, you trust the FDA way too much.
Way too much.
I tell you what, Bobby, when I was a baby, I never smoked cigarettes.
Oh god, I remember that episode. Just
Start puffing, boy.
Yeah. Oh my god. The barbarian, or the whatever the hell he is, the Viking dude in Ash's Variandel is easy, but not the ground that is exploding beneath him.
He's not exploding. Ooh, I just got a really good drop. Ooh. Now this is going to be an interesting playthrough. I just got a great sword to drop.
A great sword?
Yeah.
What do you have, randomizer on?
No, I'm playing on the PlayStation.
Oh.
I'll have to definitely use that later.
Ugh.
Um, do I want to go ahead and do the gargoyles? I think I will.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the great sword with it. Halberd's really good for taking out enemies on the steps.
Fucking, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, man. Ashes Ariandel, you know
Oh
those
my
two Viking
lord!
guys with the axe?
Do what now?
The two Viking guys with the axes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is annoying because, like, they're not hard, but the fucking terrain is. Of course, I just lost all my souls. Trying to run by someone.
Another hidden detail in Dark Souls is getting the running start. There's a few places where if you do not start running, you will not outrun certain things. For example, if you start, huh?
No, I hear what you're saying.
Like if you don't start running down the steps, the last flight of stairs, you will not be able to beat the flame in time, the dragon's flame on the bridge. And there's also a part where if you do not start running in the hallway before the area with the draglings, where there's like 10 or 11 of them. There might not be that much, but it feels like there's a lot. You can, if you run at the right time, you can actually outrun all of them. Did did Blake ever message?
Did you not?
Blake, why did you leave a message and then leave? I've had this chat open for nearly 9 hours, and you're just ignoring us like we're nothing. Dang it.
This is like a little Dr. Phil Hank Hill right there.
Oh shoot, what the heck? Do I need to start running way before then? Those dang draglings. God dang it.
Huh?
They snuck up on me and hit me, and that hurt.
I want to upgrade the Demon's Fists. What? Fist all the demons. No. It's charging. Leave it alone.
Oh, Bill must have designed this game.
It is charging. Leave it alone. I don't have any headphones in. You can hear him. So why would you need
Alright,
headphones?
so-
You can literally hear what he's saying.
Oh, come on. Oh, my lord.
Decent upgrade. You got
I just needed.
Alright.
I just need to prepare to attack at the end right there. Sometimes that dude pops up. Sometimes he doesn't.
I'm having a hard time not staying with the heavy exile sword. Great sword.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's a pretty good
Right now-
weapon.
Yeah, like +8 gives it like 400.
Nice. I forgot it. I forgot how powerful that thing was.
Yeah.
And people think you can't get that powerful. People have no idea that you can kill Undex Gundar in 30 seconds in Dark Souls 3. That's wild to me. I'm like, how in the world do you not know that by now?
Yeah, I mean, if you get criticals on him, finding out that you can hit enemies.
Well, that's with sorcery.
Yeah.
You can melt him like that with sorcery.
Oh yeah.
And then Vort's barely.
I mean, even critical hits.
Vort's only 1,000. His HP's only at 1,000.
Curved greatsword. Exile greatsword.
There we go.
The
Finally
Carcass
did it
one though
correctly.
does bleed damage, but it's a dexterity.
To be or not to be.
Very cool. I want to use the butcher knife, but I really don't like its moveset.
Oh, really?
I don't. Yeah, I don't think it's any faster than the claymore. So that kind of feels a little worthless. You know what I mean? And it's special attack is a downward, just slamming the blade on the ground, and it's such a short-ranged attack that it feels worthless.
Hmm.
Now put it back, please. Everyone says it's such a great weapon. I'm like, maybe for just spamming the R1 attack. But I like weapons that like have a whole move set, you know, like a whole system
Oh,
about
come
it.
on, you jackass.
I wonder if the cast this is even worth it.
I should be able to get 10 humanities by the time I get to Blighttown.
I keep forgetting humanity is a thing in there.
Well, you increase your drop rate to 210
Right.
when you have 10 humanities.
Try to don't lose any of them. Raiden, you hear me? Okay. The Fume Knight requiring 50 just to hold it is ridiculous. The Fume Ultra Great Sword.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't even scale that well prior. I mean, it scales great, but I mean, like, it doesn't have, like, you know, its first set is at 149.
I didn't know that. 28.
So each upgrade would be 11.
Let's see, right now that's 149.
Okay.
190. And how fast
Brayden
is
just
this?
hit me with you want to hear the most annoying thing?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, oh, great. Terrific. Oh, you know what weapon I'm kind of looking forward to leveling up some more? Is the Onyx Blade.
Really?
I think the Onyx Blade would be pretty cool. Because it gives you the Dark Flame.
I don't think I've ever used the Onyx Blade.
It's Sir Wilhelm's sword. Wilhelm.
Should I go to the depths?
You can do Blackfire on your sword.
Okay.
And that's just the move it comes with.
Trying to remember.
Can I?
Aha.
You know what's sad? The number one thing I need to find is heavy gems, and I can't.
Oh, really?
Yeah, do you know where to get heavy gems easily in Dark Souls 3?
I can just look it up real quick because I can't think of it all. Because I don't think I even use that stuff that much. Maybe could be. No, I don't want to say that.
Definitely in the first area, but I went through the whole first area and didn't find.
There's a rare drop in High Wall of Lartrick from the normal hollows. Let me see if I can find. It's a gift from Hawkwood after defeating the curse-rotted Greatwood or Crystal Stage.
That's not helpful. I'm well past that.
It is dropped by Hawkwood if killed. From a crystal lizard in the ravine near the open sewer entrance of the undead settlement. A crystal lizard near the dead dragon at the top of the old wolf of Farron Bonfire and Farron Keep.
No, I'm playing the game. I can go downstairs, buddy. I'm doing something. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? I'm doing something. You're not going to. I don't want you to do that. I don't know why you keep trying to use my stuff. You're like, I want to go ruin them. Like, no, I don't want you to ruin them.
I wasn't going to say I'm going to ruin them.
Why don't you put him back like I asked you 3 times now? Are you done playing on TV? Go turn it off. Well, then go.
It's funny. The title of the stream is playing Dark Souls like Elden Ring, but I'm just playing it rather normally.
Yeah.
Because you can overpower bosses in Dark Souls also, but a lot of people just don't make that comparison for some reason. Like, you can only overpower bosses in Elden Ring. No?
You can. I mean, mechanically, Dark Souls is much harder because it has more restriction on how you can level up.
Yeah, I mean, there are definitely specific aspects that are more difficult for sure.
I think Elden Ring has the hardest bosses.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I think most people agree on that one. Oh,
But
now you want to go this way?
Overall,
Oh,
I
my
think
goodness.
the other games had much harder enemies. Bloodborne shark thing is still one of the #1 enemies I've ever faced.
God, I hate it when enemies back up.
Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 my lungs, they hurt. I make it say. Don't ever do that. Well, do I want to upgrade my heavy exile greatsword to make it 400, or do I want to upgrade the Drang hammers, which will only raise it to a whopping 270, but with a higher attack rate and an equal amount of poise damage? That's the thing about the Drang hammers, is that it's dual wielded. It's 2 hammers,
Mm-hmm.
and they have high poise damage each one.
Poise.
Closer. Posture damage. Apparently, the war pick is also another high posture damage weapon. That aren't, just like the normal great hammers and stuff.
God, the rats are freaking brutal in Dark Souls 1. Oh my god, get off me!
Upgraded the large club,
Oh,
but I
what
don't
the
know
heck?
if I
How'd
like
they
it.
end up down here?
Oh, because I don't have the heavy gems. Useless until I get the heavy gems.
Oh, poo. Oh, bother.
Oh, bother.
Oh, bother. Help me.
That sounded like a creepy black and white movie for some reason.
Help me, I'm stuck.
And it's just a picture of of like looking down a dark, what do you call it? Like a laundry chute.
Laundry chute.
Hey man, if you think about it, that's pretty creepy.
I don't know where I am. I don't know who put me here. Red rum. Red rum.
I'm not a bad guy.
I
don't do bad things.
I don't do bad things. I was only put down here by bad people.
I only raped them. An orphanage. They were loved anyway.
Easy.
Holy shit.
My
You
kids
deserve hell.
My kids could be watching this in 10 years. Dad, what does he mean by that?
Just a fucking 30-year-old or just a 40-year-old middle-aged man in 10 years.
Oh, heck, that dog. Man, there's freaking dogs.
The deep ring is like completely useless because the Saints ring exists.
I wonder why they allowed the dogs to glitch out so much, even in the third Dark Souls. They teleport, for God's sakes.
To make you poop. They just want you to poop.
What in the fake difficulty is this?
Fake difficulty. I don't think the aesthetic works.
Oh yeah, I forgot the little trick I had for this.
Gold. I feel my pipe.
There's a little man in my pocket.
Like I'm someone else. Yeah, I don't know what I'm singing either. More lint in my pocket sounds a little bit more fun.
There's a little man in my pocket.
You got a little man in my pocket. You want to come say hello there, Doris? I can show you a good time. Give you a little trouser snake of a lifetime with underwear sauce. What's that, bud? I guess.
Do you
Nice.
use Bounty?
The people in the East don't like the way that we talk. I don't even know where that came from.
What is it?
I just out of nowhere, just like the people in the East don't like the way that we talk.
People in the East don't like the way we talk. We should do something.
I feel like one of them liberates.
They call us the hip dippies.
Hip dippy dick doers.
What entire nation is that here?
What? Alright, buddy, I'm on the phone now. We'll do it later, guys.
It's funny whenever I do a playthrough for one of these games and I remember about that one boss that I gotta do. That usually causes me to slow down a little bit.
Which one do you not like?
I definitely don't like Grave of Lord Nito. I don't really like. I think really the only one of the, four, seal bosses, whatever you want to call them, is actually the Bed of Chaos. That's the one I really do like. I don't like the Four Kings. I don't like Grave of Lord Nito. I don't like Seath the Scaleless.
I don't care about Seath, though. I like his lore. I like Nito. That's just my personal opinion about the matter, though.
Nito, I gotta use 2 rings just to avoid a stupid skeleton. They're skeleton people.
10 minutes.
Oh,
No.
Lord.
Later is not in 10 minutes. Later is a couple hours. Maybe when it's dark. Before you need a breakfast.
Since when are you guys all over the place over here?
Here, come back. You can have one of those. I got you chips. Look, the cheddar ones. The orange ones. Yeah. Got you those. They're puffs. You're welcome. There you go. That's how you satisfy your child with healthy snacks. You're like the They're like those rice cakes. Yeah.
Stupid dogs.
So like chips. They made rice cake chips. They're dope. If you're trying to watch your I don't know if you're trying to watch your figure there, Zach, but they're a pretty neat snack.
Oh, what the heck? Why'd you dodge that way?
That's when I know you were not interested. I don't want to hear about your healthy snacks, Alex.
Oh, sorry, I'm not listening. I'm trying to fight the capper
I'm
demon.
literally making a joke because I'm just doing a bit. Background noise. Alright, let's...
Oh, come on. Move on. Farewell, Ashen One. Ashen One. Be careful. Ugh. A lot of people don't realize that if you just go to the left, the dog is more generous when you enter the arena.
For which part?
The capper demon fight.
Oh, that's easy. I just go straight for the stairs.
Well,
That's left.
that's cheating though.
I don't like drop down. It funnels in the dogs.
No, no, no. The capper demon can walk up there too.
Well, yeah, but he will jump down and that'll hurt him.
I don't like that there cheating. That's just not right.
Hey, if the boss is an idiot, that's not my fault.
I know I definitely want to start using the Thieves' Ring more often in Demon Souls for the old hero.
I did try it. It was kind of fun.
I mean, this fight just makes more sense this way.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, I get to do my little special shortcut right here. Oh no,
Well,
I
I mean,
failed.
the purpose of The Witcher is to have full advantage and preparation for your fight. You know what I mean? And that's kind of how I pursue Dark Souls, is that I try to fight as prepared for it as possible.
Yeah.
But like, not to be overwhelming, but to like fight specifically against that thing.
Oh, the butcher was already after me. Oh, now he's walking back. She, I guess. And apparently, that's a female.
I got cranberry juice. Ooh, 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 it'll make your pee pee loose. What, bud? What? There were their crackers. You like them? I'm okay. I'm glad you like them.
Jeez.
Telling you, man, rice cakes, crackers, yeah, great.
Do I now?
Rice cake crackers.
Rice cake crackers.
It's called an Asian American. I'm sorry. No, rice cake crackers are really good snack. Like, I'm being serious. Sometimes I should probably think about my jokes before I say them out loud.
Careful, don't trigger Blake. We don't want to trigger Blake.
I think all he did was go on Facebook, share something, and then leave.
Alright, we'll give this great sword a whack with the gaping dragon.
There you go. That's my attempt to get his attention.
Attaboy.
You ever been fart boxed, tongue punched by an angry pious midget? I don't even know what pious means. what does that mean? Devotedly religious.
Devoutly religious.
A devoutly religious midget getting tongue punched in the fart box by a pious midget.
Ugh. Oh, that's nasty.
Ever had your meat wallet flipped while your bacon grease was dripping?
Ew.
I don't even know the visual of that. I don't want to.
Oh, heck, forgot about the stupid, Chandler up there.
Camera.
Oh, what the heck?
Does he take pictures? Alright. Still having some issues heading down the snowy mountain pass. Peter.
Hey, we need this cleared out, Peter.
Through my house. What?
I don't know where you. I can't be too loud. That voice has got it's a loud voice. I don't know where you got that thing, Peter, but I'm going to get it pounded.
You're getting pounded. Hey, Peter.
Peter, hey,
Better get down to the pound.
you should have done that, little fella. Dang.
You shouldn't have done that. I gotta always start it with the "Hey Peter" part. It's like the only way that it's like a, what do you call it? Hey Peter.
Hey, Peter.
Calm down there, little fella. My name is Han. Or is that what it was? Remember that movie, that Get Smart spin-off movie?
Yeah, Steve Carell.
Yeah, but it was a spin-off one.
A spin-off from the movie Get Smart?
Yeah. With the two Asian, or the Asian dude and his friend, the scientists, and Hans, the robot.
Heck, I don't remember that.
The actor who, you know, Peter, that guy.
Patrick something.
But you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah. He was
Well,
he was Putty on
he was the
Seinfeld.
robot and Get Smart. He was the cyborg.
Yeah.
Or the android, whatever he was. A pious midget. I'm just gonna start calling people that. It's not even an insult. Well, the midget part might be.
There's no protocol for whatever this is.
What? This type of racism is not founded yet.
Have you ever seen that that bit where with the clown and Louis C.K.?
No.
Oh, it's an SNL skit. It's amazing. This clown thinks he's going to a little boy's birthday party, but it's just Louis C.K. that he's got to entertain, and it's super awkward.
That sounds great.
Where's little Rupert at? No, it's just me. Huh? Yep, I'm Rupert. How old are you going to be? How old are you? 53? Jesus Christ.
Have you seen his new stand-up?
No, I haven't seen anything of his new lately.
It's actually pretty funny. I like how he's very like he's very open about the jokes about him jerking off in front of someone.
Yeah, I think I heard something about that.
Well, yeah, apparently she did not like that, and he's like, well, I I don't know. He's leaning into like, yeah, that was creepy. I don't know. People. Their silly antics.
Just leave Louis C.K. alone. He didn't do anything wrong.
He only wanted to fornicate.
Just let him have his job. You know, he lost his job with Secret Life of Pets because of that whole thing.
Well, yeah, I would imagine. Same thing with Pee Wee Herman.
Poor Pee Wee.
I know. It's the funniest thing is, you know, you see people like Pee Wee Herman, and then you see people like Louis C.K., and you're like, I'm surprised people were shocked by the Louis C.K. antics. Like, he ever looked like he was held to a higher standard.
Right. I mean, I remember when I heard about it, I was like, I'm not really surprised.
Yeah, it's like, okay. I mean, you know, maybe don't do that.
I don't do that, Louis C.K.
Yeah. But, like, yeah, I don't know. I forgot what Dane Cook did that was bad, other than stealing jokes. I know that he was accused of that.
We have several comedians like that. Dane Cook. Who was that one comedian Joe
Yeah.
Rogan destroyed? He destroyed his career.
Yeah.
What was his name?
Carlos Mencia.
Yeah, Mencia. And then Amy
I
Schumer.
used to
A
love
lot
the
of people
show,
try to
too.
defend her, but I'm like, she's clearly stealing jokes.
It's just not really funny to begin with, really.
No, she's not.
Almost died.
And she keeps making movies somehow. I'm like, who keeps hiring this woman?
It's like she just pays for it herself.
Yeah, that's probably what happens.
She's just an industry plant that no one knows about.
Actress distribution system.
Yeah. We need some half-fat lady. So there's nothing to be proud about. She's not fighting anything. Just average, stealing jokes, which makes her more average.
Oh,
See,
come on, you're just gonna spam
used to be
jump?
like my favorite show
Do it now?
when I was a kid. Oh, Mind of Mencia used to be my favorite show when I was a kid.
Oh, really?
But then I rewatched. Yeah, it was like a Dave Chappelle show. But when you start realizing that those jokes were only funny because I was a kid and the sound of was hilarious.
The sound of hurt.
That's literally like his, like, you know, he would call retards dirt-ditters, you know? And I was just, when I was a kid, that was great. Now I'm just like, that was his main skit. And this is why we need to bring back the firing squad. About to get this drop on this Viking dude and probably still die. Get ready. Yes, I did. Oh, wait. Nope. Nope. Oh. Ooh, he hits super hard.
I guess I'm too close to the gaping dragon, which is why I keep spamming jump. Yeah.
Two.
Oh, what?
I'll show you a gaping dragon. Oh my.
Alright, so 2 hits. I'm just going to focus on getting 2 hits in. That's it.
What weapon do you think you have the hardest time with? What do you think is the most challenging weapon for you?
I mean, out of in all the games or just one game specifically?
Just the Dark Souls 1.
Whips.
Well, yeah, no, all the games. Like, what, like, genre of weapon do you just absolutely can't figure out?
Um, maybe. Well, I don't know. What do you mean? Can't figure out? Like, just can't click with combat wise?
Yeah, like the weapon system or something is just not for you at all. Only
Um,
physical, though. Obviously, no magic.
Let me look at the list of types of weapons.
Yeah, probably
Mm,
a good thing that I upgraded the Exo Greatsword. At least now I'm just two-hitting everything.
heck, there's not really one. I mean, I
Well, I mean, like, what would be, like, your least favorite?
mm, probably katanas,
Really?
but also great swords, great swords, because that's mainly for tanking. So probably either ultra
See,
great swords or katanas.
I always pick glass cannons when I do great swords. You know what I mean? So it, like, really raises the stakes.
Mm-hmm.
High reward hits, but also, you know, high risk. High risk, high reward.
Yeah.
That's kind of like how I like building all my characters. So that's why games are hard for me, because I like to just like be good enough to dodge everything, but strong enough to not make that last for too long.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Here's attempt 4 on this Viking. Can I backstab him? Nope, he saw me.
I think I'm probably shouldn't stick with this great sword as cool as a drop it was. It's gonna be too slow, and I'm trying to stay away from that because that's just gonna invite a bunch of frustration, especially when it comes to Smo and Ornstein, which you got to be moving around fast.
Oh god. Oh jeez. I'm fighting the Viking with a sledgehammer, and like one hit kills me, so I'm like just trying to backstab the hell out of him. There we go.
Yeah, I definitely can't wait to see what
And
you
I
think
have
about Dark Eater Mitter. I can't wait to see what you think about that fight.
How many bosses are in Ashes of Arion though?
2.
Which are
You got like a Sif ripoff with the NPC, and the other one is the 3-phase boss fight. It's like kind of like Melania and a mixture of. It's a duo fight in the second phase, but the other 2 phases you're fighting someone is similar to Melania.
Sister Freed?
Yes, it's a Freed, and in the second phase you're kind of fighting alongside someone that's similar to the Great Pumpkinhead, the Mad Pumpkinhead in Elden Ring.
Oh,
Except he
okay.
has flame attacks.
Alright. Son of a bitch. I guess I can beat him. Yeah, this earthquake shit is annoying as hell.
Oh yeah.
it's just a challenge, but oh my god. It's so fucking annoying. It's like, he's not even hitting me, but the earthquake is getting me. Oh, the Hollow Greatsword looks like it has a fun move set. I heard the Hollow Greatsword was really good to use against about 60% of all enemies in the game. Because it has a special stack against hollow enemies in particular, which is a large amount of enemies. What's going on?
Oh, come on. How in the world do I keep missing? Good lord.
They don't piss me off at all. Everything is good.
Oh, come on, you stupid dog.
The fact that the Viking respawns actually kind of pisses me off.
That's not right.
Fucker is hard enough. This is an elite enemy for sure, and I do not dig it. Do you dig it? No, I don't. Quite hate. Woo! Almost fell for that. Bitch! Fuck. You. Got him. Got him. I got one.
Get out of here. I swear some of these enemies can predict the future about where you're going to go.
Me?
No, the enemies in Dark Souls, sometimes I feel like they can predict the future about where you're going to go.
Oh, yeah, no. Someone was talking about the insight about how the mechanics work.
Mm-hmm.
There's certain moves that the game, like, you know how you bait out certain moves. There's
Yeah.
certain moves in the game that they anticipate you doing immediately, and that's why they have a follow-up one. For example, the Crucible Knight, if you try to jump backwards and heal, he will immediately try to stab you. He will rush in and try to hit you as fast as he can.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, he changes completely into, like, oh, I gotta hit him before he heals. Like, that's like one of the, I like saying the word gambit, because in Final Fantasy 12, you would give your characters gambits on which moves they would control everyone at once. Oh, Jesus Christ. Earthquake's still coming after me. I had 34,000 souls. I didn't want to lose them. Okay, but, what was I saying? Shit. Lost my train of thought. I don't even remember what I was talking about.
Well, input reading.
Oh, yeah, no. The Crucible Knight having that stab, the impaling move in retort to you trying to backstep. And then, I'm trying to think of another one. Well, regardless, that's why it makes the AI seem so difficult. Oh, right, Final Fantasy 12's gambits of how to prioritize movements. So you could have, like, one character be like, if there's an enemy flying, your highest priority is to start attacking that flying enemy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like this enemy. And if there is no flying enemies, then your second priority is to attack ground enemies with some effect, or and I believe that's how they create all AI, or enemy AI, is by just giving them a gambit system of prioritizing which move they will do depending on the moves received. And then fighting games. This is an annoying one. I've known this for a long time too, but like fighting games will have a dice roll of the level of difficulty the enemy's AI will be.
Right.
So you could have like 3 just solidly terrible fights, and then you can win one. And you feel lucky because you are. That's all it is.
I've never been good at the 2D fighting games.
I like them when they're fluid. But I do like playing Capcom versus Marvel because it's chaotic. Plus, that's a good arcade fighter.
Which one?
Marvel versus Capcom 1 and 2.
Oh, okay.
I think they're like $30.
Yeah, I have the second one on PSN.
It's great. It's a good fighting game.
I loved fighting as Wolverine.
I always play as Venom, Gambit, and I like playing as what's that one character's name? Shia Gorath. So Shia Gorath, Gambit, and Venom. Those are the 3 characters I picked in 2.
Wait. I thought I got a gaping dragon soul. That's weird.
I know you got a gaping dragon soul.
Ugh.
I would like to level up, please.
Please let me level up. Please.
Please, just give me one level.
Please let me
One
level up.
level. 35 strength. Should I do it? Or raise my intelligence so I can use more
Alright,
pyromancies.
time to go down.
Pyromancy requires both intelligence and faith, and I thought that was annoying.
Dang it, that is too annoying.
I actually should start raising up my
That's too much fat.
intelligence.
There we go.
Because in that way...
Dang it, still no. Alright, I guess I will not have anything on. I don't think I'm gonna need my arrows anymore.
Attune any new spells. Can I attune for myself?
Oh boy, oh no.
I need a lot more faith, it seems. Seems I have enough intelligence, but it's faith I'm lacking.
There's a
Lacking a little integrity.
a very specific argument people use for the what's easier, Dark Souls 3 or Elden Ring topic, and that's the, oh well, Mitter is more difficult than Consort Radon. I just find that such a very odd argument to make, argument point to make against it.
It feels like you're comparing 2 separate games almost.
Well, it's just, you know, you could...
Not like putting the game it's in the same world, but what I mean is that one's like Midir, a dragon, in a game which the mechanics are way different, and then you got Consort Radon in a game with more fluid combat anyways.
This
You know what I
one,
mean? I think
yeah, this one dude was just talking a bunch of nonsense, and I told him, I'm like, yeah, dude, I don't believe that for a second. He's like, well, I know what I'm talking about. I played all the games solo, blah blah blah. I'm like, okay.
I believe you.
Sure, dude.
It's funny
He's
too
like,
because I played
I've
Dark
done all
Souls
these
3 and I
games
beat it.
solo, and I find Mitter the most difficult boss out of all the games. I'm like, really, really?
I have a hard time personally with dragon bosses. I particularly find any flying boss.
Still there?
Yes. Sorry, someone was calling me. I find all the flying bosses to be incredibly difficult for me.
You said flying bosses?
Yeah, it just builds anxiety for me. I'm not good with flying bosses. They do beat me. That's why. The slumbering dragon, the slumbering dragon, is so high on my list.
Yeah, see, just NPC bosses, those are my weakness.
A lot of NPC bosses are also my weakness, but you can backstab, which gives them a huge weakness as well.
Right.
So there's kind of like, there's pros and cons to everything, really.
Oh, God almighty, man. I could have sworn there was a platform there. Yeah, that's Sir Gideon, and then that stupid NPC fight at the end of the Shadow of the Earth Tree DLC. Mikulish, the monk from Demon Souls. Is there an NPC fight from Dark Souls 3? There's Half-Light.
An NPC fight in Dark Souls 3? Yeah,
Well,
Sir
boss.
Vilheim. I guess he's not really a boss, but
Yeah, he's
a hard fight.
I don't think I've ever. I don't even know if I've ever defeated that thing. That dude.
Sister Freed, technically, NPC. I took my medicine.
I was wondering why that dude hadn't popped up yet.
Oh, what was it just doing? Oh. Audio. Oh. And just like that, I forgot what I was doing. Why am I here? Who do I have? Do I have insurance?
I've always loved that green tint as you enter Blight Town.
I love Blighttown. I don't know why everyone hates it so much.
Yeah, it gets. I mean, people hate a lot of things, and when you start asking them questions about, why they hate it, there's usually nothing.
Well, yeah. It's usually because everyone else said they hated it.
Like their favorite YouTuber said they hated it. Oh, well, that means I hate it too. Like especially with
Yeah.
Bed of Chaos.
Just think for yourself. Why don't you enjoy the game? There's a whole game to be played. You can form your own opinions and enjoy it. It's like people not playing Dark Souls 2 because it's the worst of the series, yet it's still a better game than 90% of everything.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, compare Dark Souls, it might be the weakest one. In others' opinion, I think it's still one of the funnest ones due to its innovation.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm
Dark
looking
Souls
forward to
3, I
playing Dark
like that
Souls
there's
2
more
after.
weapons with them.
It's fascinating that you can bypass the four main boss. You know, if you don't like one of the four main bosses, you can actually bypass it with the bonfire aesthetic and just get fight the other bosses again. I think I never.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild. You can actually do that.
Well, yeah, it makes the world so big. You know
Mm,
what I mean? When you do bonfire aesthetics, especially because new items form when you use them.
right.
Like you can get a +5 ring on your first playthrough.
It's
That
it's
makes you
it's
want to play.
amazing that bonfire's aesthetics never made a comeback. That's just wild because of how popular
Yeah.
they are.
Well, I mean, it's such a sandbox item. You know what I mean? Like
Mm,
it really changes the entire game mechanic into a sandbox game when you give that kind of freedom
right.
to literally restart entire areas and get more items. And you can just farm areas that have bonfire aesthetics.
Like a common bonfire aesthetic place is the Dragon Slayer dude. Well, is it Dragon Slayer? The dude with the platforms you gotta pull the levers to add on.
That's the Dragon Slayer.
Dragon Slayer or Knight, whatever. People fight
Yeah.
him couple times just for I think what they get like 20,000 souls. I don't know. That might be over, but something like that.
I mean, the first place that you can find a bonfire aesthetic, you might as well use it a few times.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Dark Souls 2 has a lot of fun exploits, and I feel like games try really hard to take away certain exploits that
Oh, good lord! I got really bad luck right here.
I don't
Man,
know.
got
Don't
tackled
put
by the jump
difficulties
attack
in.
and
Put
then the
your exploits
AOE.
in.
Huh?
Like, don't put difficulties in. Put in bonfire aesthetics to all the games.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that. That's your difficulty setting.
I like how people say that there's no difficulty settings in these games, but I'm like the moment you upgrade your weapon, you're making the game easier.
Well, yeah, but it is intentional.
Mm-hmm. People hate it when I say that. I'm like, yeah, the moment you upgrade your weapon, you're making the game easier. They're like, no, no, it's not. I'm playing the game.
Yeah. I always admire how just absolutely furious people get over comments. I used to be on this group called Catching Cheaters here in Spokane, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and I accidentally decided to comment on one of the posts. This person was like, "Oh, this guy's perfect. He does everything. He's nice. I just don't like the way he dresses. Come on, ladies, tell me who he's sleeping with." It's like, so you don't like how he dresses, so you want to find out if he's cheating on you? Like, I'm just like, God, you guys collect red flags like Easter egg. I got kicked out of the group.
Uh,
I'm not supposed to be judgmental. In a group where they just post men and just say a whole bunch of rude things.
yeah, I definitely been kicked out of several things on Reddit, especially.
I mean, I just get sick of people.
Dang, she is spamming that thrust attack this time. Perhaps he's not using combustion.
Found a move called, what is it called? Over to my pyromancies real quick. Called the Sacred Flame, where your flame burrows inside foes and ignites.
Uh
What a horrific move.
huh.
You catch someone in that, you're literally combusting them from the inside. Like, just give that a thought for a second. That's brutal.
Absolutely brutal.
Absolutely brutal. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 Gotta love me some funk. Funk is the funk. Funk is the funk. Funk is the funk.
I hope that didn't infect me. That worm. I think they're supposed to scratch me, but I don't know. I guess I'll find out.
What?
You know the on Dark Souls. Well, actually, I got a cure right here.
I thought you were talking about like a song, like an earworm.
I got the earworm.
Like, God, they can scratch that out.
Yeah, I got
They'll give me like. Like it's just stuck in my head.
Stop playing Sanford and Son, for God's sakes.
That boy ain't right.
That boy ain't right, Peggy.
You can't just become a transdimensional divine god in your bedroom, son.
I can't wait for that King of the Hill revival. That's gonna be awesome. I hope it's awesome.
Hell bent on changing the foundation of reality and its matrix or something. I don't remember how it was.
Now, son, you got Connie pregnant. Now, that's a lot of responsibility, Bobby.
Son, you can't put peanut butter on your ding dong and have Ladybird sit and lick it off.
Especially when she's been dead for 10 years.
Gross. I keep using a rusted coin, but it's not doing shit for me. It said the slugs drop heavy gems, and I've killed about 20. So, listen here, you. Just give me one goddamn heavy gem. Holy shit.
You still trying to get one of those?
Just one. This is ridiculous. And it's always when I'm trying to find it. But why is it easier to find sharp gems? You got iron flesh. That was a random thing just to find. Alright.
It's amazing how people complain about Blighttown but never complain about the Valley of Defilement.
Oh. Oh, which place?
Valley of Defilement, you know, the original Blighttown.
Yeah. I don't think I've actually gone very deep in there yet.
Yeah, that place, you gotta be really careful there.
Yeah, I think the only places that I've been to is World 4, World 1, 2, and 3. No, I haven't gone to World 4.
Shrine of Storms.
Never mind. I have been there. What is 5?
5 is Valley Defilement.
Right. I don't think I've been there too much.
Yeah.
Go say?
It's pretty much brutal all the way through. I mean, it's not that big, but it's so aggressive.
It's like, well, you know, I mean, it's only just terrible all the way through it.
Well, I mean, you only have 3 bosses, and once you defeat the second boss, the last boss is right there. It's almost like having a State of America in Elden Ring.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like all of them, isn't it?
No,
Like all
World
places.
1 isn't like that. World 1 has 5 bosses.
No.
No, sorry, 4. Technically 5, but not really.
I
It's
know,
optional.
the phalanx, the guard tower. God, it comes after that. What's wrong? Why don't you just ask me to help you? Well, let me hear it. Don't need to sit in here and just whine. Come ask me for help. He's just sitting in the room, can't even get the thing open.
See if I can get the manservant sword to drop for me.
What do you think is the best low ranked weapon?
Low rank?
Yeah,
What do you mean exactly?
like a thrall hatchet.
What
Or
what makes it a low rank weapon?
I don't know. I guess just that would all be opinions, I would assume.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what all the low rank weapons are to tell you.
I think weapons a villager would use.
Oh, like super basic weapons or lower than basic?
Yeah, like pitchforks.
Oh, okay, like kind of off-brand weapons, maybe? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, like yeah, exactly. What do you think would be the best one?
I don't. Would you consider the rib break something like that?
The rib break?
Yeah, rib break from Elden Ring.
What is that?
It's a. It's just a. It's just made out of bones, and you got a. It's like a halberd, but you got a rib cage at the end of it.
That sounds amazing.
Is it really? It took me a long time to farm.
I know this is weird, but I really want to use the. I don't know. I want to use the what's it called? I have to go find it. Oh, I don't think I have it, but it's the brander thing from Irithyll.
Oh, that? I don't even. I heard that was decent.
You know, not coming to think of it, a weapon I had a really hard time using in Bloodborne was the fire cannon one in the DLC.
Mm-hmm.
You know which one I'm talking about? The flame cannon. Yeah, I think it's pretty.
Are you talking about the one I use for the cannon trolling videos?
Huh?
Or are you talking about Are you talking about the hammer, the boom hammer?
Boom hammer.
Yeah, I love that weapon. I really. That was one of the last weapons I used.
I think I tried to go straight from the. I think I was using the whirligig saw and Oh no, I was using the beast claws last time I was playing the game. That's right. Because I remember I was showing you actually how I could turn into a beast form.
Mm-hmm.
I want to play Bloodborne again and play a cost build. You know what I mean? Like a... I don't know if you can respec your character in Bloodborne, though.
No, you can't. I think Dark Souls 3 is what started that stat respecking.
No, you can do it in Dark Souls 2.
Are you sure?
Yeah, right at the beginning.
The
Those
cat?
3 fire maidens. Like right
Huh.
at the very, very beginning of the game, and the place betwixt.
Let me check. Let me fact check you on that one.
Well, I mean, I do it all the time, but go ahead.
Cause I don't.
I forgot what you use a larva. No, that's Elden Ring.
Huh. You're right. I never knew about that.
Yeah. I've used it a couple times, but I don't know. It's mainly for like small adjustments.
So that was another thing Dark Souls 2 introduced. That's crazy.
Yeah. The power stance, respecting, respecting, the bonfire aesthetic, all kinds of stuff. People hate that they just dumped in a bunch of bosses. I'm like, I don't know. There's enough good bosses to fill in to make those smaller bosses kind of fun.
I got it.
It's not like all of the bosses are bad.
That didn't take long to grab.
I don't know. For me, having those easy bosses was kind of fun. Like the Royal Rat King.
Yeah, no roll. I mean, I like applying no roll to them if I get really bored, but I try not to criticize bosses too much. But sometimes I'm like, man, they. I mean, I really love the Looking Glass Knight fight. That's a really cool one.
I challenge you to be. Yeah, I like that one too. I challenge you to beat the Sentry Knight in the wharf using only your fists.
The fist only stuff
Causing
is
you
what
to
I.
actually have to be persistently attacking him.
Yeah, I avoid the fist only stuff. That's too much.
Yeah, it does seem a little stupid, but a fist weapon still.
I'm like, I got too much life. I got too much life.
Yeah, that's true. And that Retro Classics Xbox put out on Game Pass,
Mm-hmm.
it's pretty much just a bunch of. It's like I think 36 games on it so far. It looks like they're just gonna add them like it's a subscription, but it's free as long as you have Game Pass.
Oh yeah.
But the cool thing about it is that it does challenge you against other people playing those old Atari games or NES games or SNES games.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, Pac-Man wasn't on there, but for example, like playing Pac-Man and trying to beat the other guy's score. You know what I mean? Like, so
Yeah.
so it feels like you're actually in an arcade. That's how they like built it.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun. I like it. I don't particularly
this.
find any of the games easy to play. Do you have any Atari games you like?
Well, just Atari. Let me look up a list real quick.
Oh man, you'd be so lost looking at an Atari list.
All right.
Well, apparently
I
I
like
can block it.
Asteroids. Centipede's okay. Um, list.
Okay. I was gonna say Atari has a lot of games.
Oh yeah, they do. My dad used to emulate games a lot in the early 2000s, and it was just so many games I couldn't. Of course, I never
Yeah,
played them all.
that's the hard thing about Atari is that there's so many games, and none of them are really standoutish whatsoever
Mm-hmm.
because they're all like literally stick figures.
Can I use the bow?
I was honestly trying to see if they had ET. I was like, I'll play some ET, and give it a good go. I've played it before, but I mean, I'll play it again. I know ET.
309.
There's more to it than people really gave it.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it wasn't a well-made game, but if you just read the book, or in this case, Google, you'll find out that the game actually has a lot going on.
Give Americans too much credit.
Oh my fucking god, finally. Heavy Gem. I have been slaughtering slugs this entire time. Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, I've just been sitting here like killing slugs and finally got one heavy gem.
Oh, I love this weapon so much. This weapon is, it's like you can get a 300 AP. It's super early in the game.
That's kind of why which sword was it? No, I'm pretty sure it was just the deep axe, but a weapon being like 200 right off the start of the game just doesn't scale with anything.
I get my. Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't get Havel's ring. I have to go back and get that. No wonder I was. No wonder I can hardly carry anything because I usually have the Havel's ring.
Yeah, I know. It's required. Oh, if I move that to there, then that would gain. Jesus, it would gain 30 points in stackable damage, and only lose 9 points in main damage.
See, the Man Serpent sword is very similar to the Exile Great Sword in Dark Souls 3.
Yeah. Sorry, I was looking at heavy gem stuff. What do you think is your favorite strength weapon?
Out of all the games,
Yeah.
Spiked Mace.
Really?
Yeah.
It's quick?
Yeah, and it's only in one game, Dark Souls 3, which I guess you can arguably say it's like a regular mace, but it's just such a cool looking mace too.
Yeah.
It was a great PvP weapon also.
Yeah. I started becoming you when it comes to PvP. I just hate that everyone's a meta build.
Yeah, I mean,
And when you get really high level in UFC 5, it's you're not really worried about meta builds, but you're fighting people who know all the tricks you know. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
I mean, 60% of the fights I still win. But like, I'm not even saying I win that high of an amount. But I
Yeah.
mean, like when you got some people like will just spam hard moves, and because you're so I don't know. It almost feels like you're playing a game of rock paper scissors when you're
Exactly.
playing against like level 99s. Yeah.
I remember people complained about
Where
Dark Souls 3 when it first came out, how the PvP was. They're saying stuff like, "Oh, once whoever who gets hit first loses because of how ridiculous poise is." Like you just stagger
Yeah,
them to
pretty
death,
much.
basically. That's actually how a lot of
Oh
my
yeah.
kills ended up being, is just getting someone in a poise trap.
I just try to do long range striking attacks. That's why stabbing attacks were good. In
Mm.
Elden Ring, it was kind of fun because there was a large amount of things you can do, especially after the DLC drop. But it's still all just nonsense. Everyone's toxic when it comes to multiplayer games.
Oh
It
yeah.
doesn't matter which one it is. This guy at the store is like, "Well, I play Helldivers. What do you think of that one?" I was
I play Helldivers. What do you think of that one?
I had a legitimately bad experience with it. I tried playing like I think 5 games, and I got kicked off of 3 of them. And I tried to do one by myself, which failed miserably. And yeah, the game just sucked. And then I did one with Blake, and then the one with Blake, the our other teammate kept blowing me up. I'm just like, this game, what is it? Like, why is everyone having so much fun playing this? I don't know. People suck.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Night Rain's gonna be good. I mean, it looks like a blast to play with. I mean, I love helping people online, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be fun helping people on Night Rain. And
I like
I,
roguelikes too, so it kind of has a fun aspect for me.
what is it? Oh, roguelike. Yeah. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe this will be the first roguelike I enjoy. I always say that for a
See,
roguelike I'm about to play.
it's funny because I like roguelikes the same reason you like Elden Ring. You know what I mean? I like roguelikes because it's like playing like the same desire I have for Dark Souls games is like, oh, I can't wait to play this game again with this build and this build and this build. I just get so many ideas, and these are
Mm-hmm.
all so fun ideas. But in a roguelike, you can do all those ideas in a day. Not really in a day, but you know what I mean. Like you can mix and match ideas quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of spending 100 hours each playthrough to figure, which I am pretty much doing that anyways. I put like 600 hours in Elden Ring just because of different playthroughs. Or no, 400 hours and 436 hours into Elden Ring and 534 hours in Dead by Daylight. There is one weapon I think is underrated, and that's the whip.
Oh.
I don't know how you feel about the whip.
Oh, god dang it. I was so close to quitting out. The whip, I think the Elden Ring has done the whips the best.
Well, yeah, I think Elden Ring definitely has more fun whips, but Dark Souls 3 still has really good whips. I think.
You said Dark Souls 3?
Yeah.
I don't think, I think I might have tried them out once. I can't remember. That's probably, you're thinking about probably about close to a decade since I've done something like that.
Uh, well, I am significantly lighter with these, so maybe I'll give these a try for a while. yeah, I forgot. I did beat Pontius.
Pontius.
11.
I was really
I
surprised by
beat
the HP amount of Pontiff when I was doing another playthrough. Well, I was doing when I was doing a recent playthrough, and I got to him, I was like, really? I mean, his HP's this low?
Yeah, no, I trying to ignore his ghost was pretty much my main strategy. Like,
I
I'm just
remember him
gonna
being
attack.
way more aggressive back in the day. It seems like it slowed down a good bit.
Yeah, I did beat him rather quickly. I wasn't really stuck on him. I was the first time around.
Those freaking boulders, I could barely touch them, and they.
Oh yeah, I just made it to a Londo. But I need to go to the distant manor.
The district manager.
Yep. So I can fuck Yorm in his toe. Right.
Wait, did I not? Yeah, I didn't rest at the freaking bonfire. Huh. I'm so used to lighting bonfires that I forgot to rest in Dark Souls because you got to rest at one to register the respawn at it.
Oh yeah, that's pretty powerful fucking. Yep, the Drang Hammers are definitely. It's a L2 R2 combo move.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just wipes out their posture even when they're not blocking. Oh man, and I have that ring that increases damage against blocking enemies. I think I'm gonna make like a character who would be annoying in PvP, but just for enemies. I don't know. I've just been on a mission to like find a really unique kind of weapon. I hate weapons that everyone talks about all the time. Like,
Oh
there's
yeah,
gotta be
I
more
understand
weapons
that.
that are a lot more fun in the game. You know what I mean? Like, there's lots of them, and like I was using the bloody Helix before it was cool. You know. Like,
I know that gets on Blake's nerves whenever I tell him that I don't use something because it's popular. Oh, he hates that.
yeah. It's like the same as all three of us suggesting a game that no one else wants to play.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you'll suggest a game. Yeah, that's cool. Blake will suggest a game. Yeah, that's cool. I'll suggest a game. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, unfortunately, we just, we all love the From Software games, but it just seems like when it comes to other games, we're like, nah, I'm not playing that.
We should still play Chain together. It's only $3.
Oh my goodness, you won't believe what happened to me just now.
What?
I got the Iron Golem to fall backwards off the bridge, but him falling backwards caused me to fall off the bridge at the same time.
Oh, so you didn't like get the thing for it?
No, I still got the kill. I'll send
Oh,
it to
there you
you.
go.
I'll send it to the
Enemy
messenger.
vanquished.
It just looked really cool. I was gonna quit out, but I was like, nah, that looks too cool to quit out. This weapon is so good against Smoke and Ornstein. I believe it staggers Ornstein with the second hit.
Invaded by a dark spirit. Oh, great. That's what I wanted.
Are you online?
No, I don't. Oh, I don't think he's an online character. No, he's a dark spirit. and he's terrible at blocking me. Oh, and he just jumped off the edge. So there we go. I got the Murakumo.
Oh, I know
Whoever
where
has
you
the
are.
Murakumo. Huh?
I know where you are.
Yeah.
You're entering the Earthiel dungeon.
Yeah. Because I already got Grey Rat back. And all of that stuff. Be wary of danger zone. Well, that was an easy battle.
That's right. I need a parry shield so I can parry the Silver Knight.
I like the Stone Parma because it just tanks hits. I know it will trivialize some of the fights, but really it increases a lot of combat value in some of the fights, I think.
Mm.
Because when you're blocking, like, you can't just rely on it. They're hitting you hard.
Right.
Like, you might not be taking damage, but your stamina is dropping. Stone armor decreases that amount.
Dang, this weapon scales well.
Allows you to use your weapon art. But after this video,
323.
Can watch Netflix or something. Or if you want, we'll play the Sandland game here pretty soon. Okay. Brayden, you hear me? That Sandland game is pretty fun though. I know you're probably not into the Dragon Ball art design, but I like it.
Oh, God dang it! I want to go. I mean, I want to be into Dragon Ball. It's just never entered my life.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's not Dragon Ball. Sandland isn't, but it is made by the same art guy.
Okay, good. I did get that shield. Oh yeah, I'm gonna use that for for those people.
The dude who makes Dragon Quest and Dragon Ball.
Oh no, I'm gonna end up fat rolling with that. Yeah, I had to delete all my characters off of the Demon Souls PS5 because I can't delete characters, so I had to delete my whole file just so I could create new characters.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, getting my dog food. Make sure everyone in the house is mad. Turn off the goddamn lights because it is dark. Lights. I cooked eggplant today, and I have to say, and I just soaked them in buffalo sauce and cornstarch, and then threw them on the pan. And I have to say, it's very good. Have you ever eaten an eggplant?
Yeah, eggplant parmesan.
That's good. I just pan fried them after soaking them in buffalo sauce.
Nice.
Peppered them up. Pretty good. Mixed them in with my macaroni and kielbasa. Okay. I thought of a question. Which gimmick weapon do you wish was more liable?
Do it now.
Which gimmick weapon do you wish was more liable in the rest of the game? Yeah. Yes, buddy.
Um,
You can track him.
I definitely wish
Yeah.
certain weapons scaled better.
Like any twinkling titanite.
You ate three?
Um, like a lot of boss weapons. I wish the blue blood sword scaled in Demon Souls
Let me put this back.
better.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of weapons should be scaling much higher. But they're like, no, we gotta make sure that the normal ass weapons
I mean,
scale higher.
An AP of 300 in Demon Souls is still really good.
I'm not re-download. Well, I mean, I will re-download it, but I was just not able to get in the mood for Demon Souls after a while. Oh, really, my dogs are hungry. Yeah. It's supposed to be a strawberry shortcake. Oh man, I'm really missing playing Bloodborne though. I think I am gonna re-download that.
Re-download, that should be a physical copy on your system. What?
I think I do have a physical copy somewhere, but I'm not sure.
You've got to have a
I
physical
might not.
copy.
I have a physical copy of Elden Ring.
Good.
Because my dad gave me his.
Oh, did he ever finish the playthrough?
No, he said it was pretty hard.
Oh wow.
Plus, he's also yeah. Well, I guess I have to say myself too. Have been having a hard time with games lately. Yeah.
Oh, seriously, god dang it. Stupid freaking things.
Yeah, we were gonna play two.
We'll play it here pretty soon. Okay.
How far did he get?
What?
I don't remember. I don't even think. I think he got the Margit. Or no, I think the Tree Sentinel was too much for him.
Dang.
Which is fair. You know. He likes playing games like The Witcher 3 and Dragon Quest. Raiden, you have food in your mouth. Don't talk.
See, it's amazing, how, people say that Elden Ring, gives you the tools to get through it fairly easily, but people still play it and just don't get anywhere.
Yeah, but I mean, there is like a point that not everyone plays hard games like that.
Yeah.
How do you get rid of the curse?
I'm gonna go and get some.
The
Why?
curse.
Gotta tag tonight scale somehow. Did he die? Alright. Well, that was almost bad. The jailer was getting me with his curse attack.
Oh, I don't think there's a cure for that. It just goes away over time.
Oh yeah, it just goes away.
There's no
Just
cure.
realized that, but how annoying is that damn area? Yes, buddy. No.
Ah, you jackass. I don't know how that makes it down here to me, but... What the heck? What in the world kind of... People say that Silver Knights are bad about this. I think it's those freaking demon things. That's the trouble I have with this part.
Which one? Which area?
The Inner Orlando archers.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Dark Souls 1 is definitely a lot harder for that. I don't know where I got the Titanite scale, but... got?
All you gotta do is, with that nice little wave of the shield, you take out those silver knights.
Hmm?
My knife.
Oh yeah, I forgot I can reinforce my weapons from here. How much damage are we at
Oh
now?
my god.
What's my turn?
No, Raiden, hold on.
I'm really good at this.
I am trying to.
My turn.
I gave you an answer. Please stop repeating the question. It is hot in my house. This is ridiculous.
No AC?
Oh, it's just hot in my house. Oh, no AC, yeah, no.
Why don't you said you don't have AC?
Well, our weather is going from cold to hot, hot to cold, and I have to like install my AC and take out a whole window for it. So I wait until I have to do it. But my god, is it taking forever to make up its damn mind.
Orstein already wants to be buggy with me. Ugh.
The Black Serpent Flame is kind of cool, except for it's a little too out of control.
God, this weapon is so freaking amazing with these guys.
I have to say the most annoying move in the entire game for both sides is absolutely the kick move. Because I kick when I don't fucking want to.
Oh yeah?
And then I get kicked when I'm blocking. And I never kick when someone else is blocking. And I always kick when I'm trying to do a backstab. That's my favorite. I love you too. I feel like the Irithyll dungeons are literally just demon souls.
Tower Latria.
Jailer area, yeah. It's locked. Hey, Raiden.
Oh no! Oh, okay, good. I'm not one-shotted. Woo! Yeah, I think I think I can definitely safely say that I need to see. That's what I need to do with the black and white video with is the man surfing greatsword. Just my all-time favorite weapon for Dark Souls. It's amazing. I love it. It just flows so beautifully.
Goddamn jailer. It's like the most annoying move to just deplete your health. Like, I know, I get the challenge. It still annoys the hell out of me.
Alex, just accept the challenge.
Just accept the challenge. It's all yours.
I've been into making street tacos a lot lately.
Street tacos?
Mm-hmm.
I, for some reason, have been craving elotes.
What is that exactly?
Corn, street corn.
Street corn. Oh,
I could just go get some corn and grill it with mayonnaise. That's all I have to do. And get some tahini. But I have been craving it.
but the great thing about the way I make street tacos is that it doesn't cost much to make, and it can last for several days because you don't have to put a ton of meat on a tortilla.
I like making taco bowls.
Yeah, especially when I put quinoa in it.
Yeah, because then you don't even have to like heat them up or anything. It's perfect. You open it up, you eat it.
It's kind of what I've been doing for lunch prep for work. I just mix a meat with some quinoa and a vegetable, and that's been working really well for me.
Quinoa. What is that again?
It's a grain, very high in fiber. It's kind of like rice a little bit.
Okay.
I mean, the way you prep, the way you cook it is very similar to rice.
So it kind of almost has like a couscous.
I don't know. I'm not sure what couscous is, and I've heard of it before, but I've never made it or seen it. I guess I don't know.
It's about the same concept.
Really?
Yeah. Pretty good. I like couscous. It's just a different kind of rice, basically, but more like dipping dots.
Yeah, it's a little
Like,
similar to what
it's
quinoa
rice.
is.
Yeah. Pretty good.
I like putting a stick of butter in my quinoa. It tastes just like grits.
I like putting a stick of butter in my...
I like putting butter in my grits.
Let's see, SpongeBob.
If you don't like putting grits in your quinoa, then you're not all there.
You ever seen that one video where it's like, "Hey SpongeBob, I want you to give me some more of that secret recipe."
Oh yeah, the Meat Canyon.
Yeah, I've been watching that guy's actual YouTube channel lately.
Mm.
Papa Meat. I enjoy it. The guy's pretty funny, and like all of his jokes are like, you know what I mean, like uniquely his.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like talking to some of my friends. With the kind of humor that's just like I'm just saying what I want to say. I don't give a fuck. You got enough going on.
Uh-huh. Alex, you're too vulgar.
But yeah, it's the guy who made all of those videos. You know, the Daffy, you got a sweet ass.
Hopping down the old bunny trail, aren't you, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, God dang, you look great.
Oh, God dang.
Oh, that stinks nice and good.
Yeah. You should say it to your wife, I dare you.
Huh?
You should say that to your wife, I dare you. Oh, that stinks.
I'm pretty sure I've said worse stuff than that.
What, bud?
Oh no! Oh my
Pretty.
god.
You got about 10 minutes. Okay.
I don't know what's up with me and my jumping lately. Come on.
No. Not what he wants to do. I love you.
I love it when
Yeah, I'm not sure, buddy.
it's really funny seeing Blake react to whenever talk about the gay black lesbian woman replacing somebody in a film.
The what?
Well, it's funny seeing Blake react to whenever I tell him that we need to replace a character with a gay black lesbian woman.
You don't even know what it spells.
You can just like say their name or the letters.
I don't even know the letters, right? And I'm guessing. Brandon, okay, chill. Hey, we're not gonna watch it if you're not gonna chill. No, just watch it on the computer, because that's where all of them are. I want you to change my algorithm.
Don't be changing the algorithm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like this one.
I'm not trying to listen to beatbox right now, Raiden.
I like that one.
Yeah, I like that one. Literally 90% of my day is listening to beatbox. Like, I'm done. I think I have a healthy amount of support throughout the day, and then a healthy amount of shut the fuck up at the end of the day.
Please
Not really like that,
be
but you know what I mean. He doesn't need to be all night.
Oh, I've had about up to here with all this noise going on.
All your hip and hopping in your mouth holes.
All this beep bop and rip rap and zip zap, I've had about enough of it, if you don't mind.
I'm tired of your zipper headed meat and
What is this guy's name? Broccoli Neck? I don't want any of it.
Dog eating. I was trying to remember that Keanu Reeves line. You dog eating dink.
Dog eating dink.
Yeah.
Dad, you should check out my new favorite band called Broccoli Neck. I don't want to hear it. Get it out of my house.
You ever watch Pete Holmes?
No.
He's the guy who does the Batman things.
Oh, really?
Rachel. Do I look fat, miss? Bruce, you always look fat.
I like that bit on Family Guy where it's like it's actually it's a reference to an old show, but it's a fat dude investigator, and this dude's finding all the clues, and it's like, we found a cigarette. We must get it into the lab for forensics. And the fat guy sitting on the chair, he's like, "Oh, will you bring it to me? I can't touch it. It's evidence."
What does it smell like?
And then he just falls asleep.
Yeah.
Oh, will you bring it to me? I was watching 1,000 Pound Sisters, and the Amy girl, she said, She's like, I want to go all across the world and see all 50 states and maybe Hawaii.
Yeah. Have you seen the ones where it's like pop quiz in college campuses?
Mm-hmm.
People are just. I'm trying to remember which one it was. But I'm also like playing Dark Souls 3 and like distracting myself at the same time. So like, I don't know if I'm actually processing my thought. You ever done that? You're like playing a game like, am I actually thinking about the thing I was just talking about?
Yeah. Oh, heck. Speaking of going to bed, it's hitting me hard. Oh. Um. Hold on. In this